Hello again, my name's Gabor Zolna. This is an article posted on Before It's News. I'm going to let you folks hear all that's written. Why? Because it's right down my alley. It's down the alley of folks that do what I do in the alternative media. Who will speak for America when Google, YouTube, and Facebook kill the alternative media through censorship? YouTube's new program where kids as young as 13 will decide what you will see and hear. It's called the Heroes Program. YouTube, i.e. Google and Facebook, are acting as unregulated monopolies. They provide a privately owned platform in which the independent media provides a conservative interpretation of the news, as opposed to the radical left-wing mainstream media, who espouses such values as expressing anti-Christian views, advocating for the continual erosion of the Bill of Rights and the rest of the Constitution. Completely open borders in which anyone with two legs and carrying weapons of mass destruction can illegally cross our borders, take up residency, all courtesy of the U.S. taxpayer. And according to Facebook and YouTube, they have the right to ban you from using their platform for espousing traditional American values our country was founded on. Not advertiser friendly. I have had scores of videos demonetized by YouTube because they're, quote, not advertiser friendly, end quote. Not advertiser friendly? I had a video demonetized that had 1,735 likes and 21 dislikes with over 40,000 views, and I did not make a dime on the video. Why? Because I referred to a current event that involved a suspicious death of a political figure. My approval rating for this video had an approval rating of over 98%, and it's not advertiser friendly. With 98% of the people approving of the video was very advertiser friendly. It would make the audience of the Common Sense Show much more receptive to being advertising friendly. The term advertiser friendly is a Bravo Sierra term. What they mean is that I am not a loony liberal left, anti-Christian friendly, and my conservative views should not be heard. The First Amendment violators and the thought police are patrolling the corridors of the social media giants with a message, quote, you either promote our worldview or we'll make you deliver your message at a financial loss, end quote. There is no such thing as advertiser friendly. The whores from Wall Street don't care where they peddle their goods and services. Just ask Prescott Bush, H.W. Bush's father, when he tried to get away with doing business with the Nazis during World War II. Hate speech and extremism. Any view which is anti-New World Order, which advocates for the total obliteration of freedom, both politically and financially, is labeled as hate speech. If we advocate for screening immigrants' criminal backgrounds as hate speech, as if no terrorists with bad intentions would ever try to cross our borders in order to do Americans harm. If one speaks against the illegal and unethical actions of Wall Street, that is considered extremism. I have been demonetized and suspended from Facebook for discussing child sex trafficking. The FBI and every major police department in the country have task force related to this topic. But if I write about it, even just to report a related news event, my work is banned and demonetized. Please consider the following abomination from YouTube. Controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, politics, conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. Don't the topics, which includes content of controversial, sensitive issues, war, political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies, make up 95% of the content on our nightly news? Rules for thee, but not for me. Countless times I have seen CNN or Fox News videos reproduced, with YouTube ads being played on YouTube without restriction. Ads from Wall Street advertisers play unabated and preemptive these MSM sites, and we're in the alternative media are not allowed to cover these same topics? If I address the topic, example, war rights versus left politics, I am banned or demonetized. YouTube and Facebook are guilty of extremism. Extreme hypocritical treatment of divergent and legitimate political views is a reprehensible rehash of Stalin and Hitler. Oh, the use of these historical figure names will get banned as well. For the record, the Common Sense Show does not advocate for violence except in the extreme self-defense. The show argues against the use of violence by our government in their wars of occupation, which are nothing more than reducing grabbing adventures on behalf of the globalists. Yet CNN videos play on YouTube unabated, which stand in support with never-ending wars. By the way, there is no appeal to the arbitrary decisions of censorship, as their new algorithms are keywords driven and they have no real appeal mechanism. Do you think CNN and Fox are ever demonetized or banned for covering news stories that are unwritten and funded by CIA? Former reporter Amber Lyons claimed was true? Consider the following graphic appearing on Alex Jones' InfoWars website. This says it all. This has already happened to Mike Adams, the health ranger, where Google delisted Mike's publication. Huge Google leak. Search giant launches plans to delist conservative sites. That's a little video on InfoWars. Course of action. The alternative media should band together and sue the Washington Post for accusing us of being Russian agents for supporting Donald Trump. We should look into suing Facebook and YouTube. Oh, I know, they are private entities. However, they are unregulated monopolies that are predatory in nature. I have had some private conservatives with sympathetic attorneys that think that the social media giants may have crossed the line with regard to antitrust violations. If the estimated 20 to 30 million people who frequent alternative media sites would contribute $5 each to a trust fund, we can make this brand of communist censorship very expensive to YouTube, Google, and Facebook. If everyone refused to use Google's search engines, it will cost them billions. If we began to boycott advertisers who are contributing to the demise of independent media, feel the pinch, we would quickly see how broad the term not advertiser friendly would become. If our followers were crowdfunding their favorite shows, websites, and YouTube creators, the message would still be heard. Here is the stark reality of where this is headed. The alternative media is a dying gasp to stay viable, with attempt to get their followers, in some measure, pay for their favorite entities to stay in business. However, I am not confident the alternative right crowd determination to do such a thing on a scale that will make any real difference. Before the alternative media largely goes extinct, you will see the following. Websites will ban users who employ ad blockers to access their sites. Radio shows will charge a small premium, $5 to $10 per month to access. YouTubers will be forced to watch private ads secured by their creators and played in front of their videos. I have experimented with the third option. Here were the results. I added almost 11,000 subscribers over the past 30 days. However, 2,000 YouTubers unsubscribed because they did not think I should show any private ads. In other words, a fair amount of the public expects to continue to receive something for nothing. I am lucky, luckier than most. I have other things I can do to make money and support my family. I do not need YouTube and Facebook, yet I am the only source of support for my family. I will not diminish my family's standard of living to bring you a service that cuts into that family budget. Would you? If so, try donating to your favorite journalist. I'm going to give it until June, and if things do not turn around, I'm probably going to abandon my website and YouTube. I can afford the radio show, but not in the format that it is in. The scope of coverage will be reduced. I expect nobody to weep for me. However, if enough of us in the alternative media tough through economic choices, where are you going to get the news? Wolf Blitzer, alleged sexual harasser Bill O'Reilly, or the CIA's Anderson Cooper? Although I do other things for a living, this is not true for a fair amount of my colleagues. This is their livelihood. They are professional journalists who bring the public the truth. The truth you're not going to get on Fox, CNN, and now on YouTube and Facebook. They will die on the vine. Most will be gone in 6 months to a year, and then it will be open season on Americans because nobody will be left to speak. Well, this will probably get removed if it gets up at all. I'm going to attach a link, a couple of videos you might want to take a look at. This is what we deal with. And Dave Hodges is right. People don't care. They all expect something for free. They want me to work 14 to 16 hours a day, yet very few contribute to support the channel. And soon, there'll be no channel. Like I said, this probably won't even get up on the web. You know why? Because it's true. That's why. Thanks for listening.